Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going, folks? On this June 20th, 2016, Mark Spencer's back for the NBA trade rumors. And, folks, the NBA All-Star Game's coming to Canada, Toronto, the T-Dye. It's going to be pretty cool in a few weeks. The All-Star voting is almost complete. The rest of the All-Stars are going to be named very soon here. So it's going to be good. Who's going to go to the All-Star Game? I think it's going to be DeRozan. I think it's going to be Larry. And I think it's going to be LeBron and all the rest of the cast of characters. Kobe Bryant, from Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. Of course, all the players that you're used to seeing in the All-Star Game. Dwayne Wade, probably Chris Bosh. Are probably voted by the coaches and stuff. These are all great players. It's good to see the young players and the old players be able to coexist in all these All-Star games. From the rookies versus the sophomores in a rookie challenge. It's always fun to watch. Some of the competitions are All-Star Weekend, three-point competition. The other skill competitions they have, the slam dunks, one of my all-time favorites. The All-Star Game is always cool, folks. You always want to see these athletes jump and do the things that makes them amazing. Makes them be able to do the things that you only wish you could do, but we know we can't do. So at the end of the day, it's cool. And as a fan, more than 20-something years of this game, basketball, it's a humbling sport like baseball. It's a fun game. Everyone can play. Just get a pair of shoes, learn how to shoot a basketball, and work on your post game, or if you have a good three-point shot, use it. Just look at Stephen Curry. He is just playing game after game after game, just like it's like a video game. I remember over the years playing NBA Live and playing NBA Jam, and he reminds me of one of those characters from NBA Jam. He's on fire. He keeps shooting, and when you watch LeBron James, it's like going through the jam. He's doing his 360 jam, You only wish he would be in the slam dunk competition, and that would be cool. Him, Vince Carter, Kobe Bryant, would be pretty interesting. J.R. Smith, Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine. These are some great high flyers in the league. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd love to see them all compete in the slam dunk competition, but there's only a select few that will probably be in this year's slam dunk competition. The three-point competition, of course, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard, of course, C.J. McCollum. These guys are great marksmen in the National Association. So it's always pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. In terms of trades, the latest rumors I've been hearing from Sportsnet, of course, there's some recent rumors. It looks like Kevin Love, there is some traction here. There's talk of a DeMarcus Cousins for Kevin Love. It would probably be a blockbuster. There has been some talk that Rudy Gay might be on his way to another team, and that other team might be a team called the Houston Rockets. And there is another team that's involved, the Pelicans, that would be sending a few players by the name of Eric Gordon and another one of their young players to the Sacramento Kings for Rudy Gay. I hope these trades never happen. Sacramento's played very good this year. They've really bought into George Karl's system, just like I started with my NBA preview. I told you that this team you had to watch out for because Rajon Rondo, he looks really good this year, man. It looks like he's finally found that coach that can get on his case, just like Doc and with the Clippers, that knows how to play his player the way he should play him. So, at the end of the day, folks, you just want to be the best that you can be. You want to go out there, work very hard to score buckets, play defense. They have another guy they drafted in the draft, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's been injured of late, but he's come back to the lineup. He's given them that great defense that makes a great team great. Omar Caspi's had a great year for Sacramento. He's found his game again, and it's good to see Ben McLemore. He's not the star that I felt he would be, but he's a great complement player to come off the bench, and he's done exceptionally well. As a great young shooter, slasher, can go to the hoop and make things happen. And then you go to the Los Angeles Lakers. They have been a show. It's pretty much been the Kobe Bryant retirement show. And it's been a pretty good run for the Lakers. Over the years, they've really declined. some of their young players are starting to develop. They're players like Julius Randle. That's another player that I've been hearing rumors of the Toronto Raptors. There is some traction here. The Toronto Raptors might make a move for Julius Randle and a few other young players they have on that team. I think the package would probably be Julius Randle, Lou Williams, former Raptor, and another one of their young players for DeMar DeRozan. It's just a rumor. I doubt this trade will ever happen. Maybe at the draft it'll probably happen, because I don't think DeRozan's probably going to resign with the Raptors. I think he wants to go home to play for the Lakers. I mean, who could ever turn that down? Lakers or Clippers? Probably Lakers. I mean, to be the man, especially no more Kobe anymore, you're going to need someone to build that team to a winner again. So I wouldn't be surprised if this deal were to go down, but I doubt the Raptors would trade DeRozan to the Lakers, but don't rule it out. That's another rumor that's kicking in. And Kevin Love maybe going to the Sacramento Kings. There's even talk of, maybe sending Love to, maybe Dallas. I mean, that would be a good fit for him, man. Mavericks will give the Cleveland some players back, I guess. Maybe not the best players, but they'll give them something that they can work with. So, there's even Brook Lopez playing with the New Jersey Nets. He'd be a better fit for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He'd be that center that they've always wanted, that can score. He can't shoot as well as Kevin Love can, but he's a great dynamic player. He can guard most centers, most power forwards in the league. He's kind of reminds you of Tim Duncan. He's another version of Tim Duncan, him and Thiago Splitter. And there's no doubt that these players are great players in the association. And I think he would be a great fit for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Because the Cleveland Cavaliers, watching them lose as bad as they lost to the Golden State Warriors on Martin Luther King Day, it really sent a message to me that, I don't know, this team doesn't really have an identity. Of course, you have Kyrie Irving, you have LeBron, and you have Kevin Love, no doubt. But Timmy Moskov has lost his way. J.R. Smith has lost his way. Iman Shumpert has lost his way. And these guys need to find their way, or they're going to start seeing some trades. And the latest rumors with Timmy Moskov is he probably might be on the move. The team, I don't know which team he might be going to, but the feeling is he might be going to a team out west. So we'll see what happens. And the Sean Whiteside and Justice Winslow trade rumors for Dwight Howard, they're real, but I doubt that deal will happen. Ever since those trade rumors came out on Howard, he's been playing much better. The Rockets have been playing amazing basketball. One player has really stepped his game out. Has to be James Harden. He's playing like the MVP did last year. Just like the way Steph Curry's been playing, out of their mind. They're playing amazing basketball, shooting a high percentage, high 50s in terms of percentage, playing better defensively. He's grabbing rebounds. Assists totals are up. I think James Harden is getting the message that the firing of Kevin McHale early in the season is a message to these players. You got to step it up. You came within an eyelash to get into the finals last year. So you got to really bring your A game. You have the Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers as a team, I think they could probably win it this year. You know why? Paul Pierce. There's no doubt. If they could ever get Kevin Garnett from the Minnesota Timberwolves, they would be my favorite to win the whole thing. They could beat San Antonio. They could beat Golden State. They could beat Oklahoma City because they have the type of players that are dynamic. They could guard multiple positions. When you're talking the likes of Blake Griffin, he's pretty good defensively. You have DeAndre Jordan, one of the top centers in the league. He can grab rebounds. He can't shoot free throws, but he's getting better at that. So, Doc Rivers, one of the great strategists, great coaches in the history of the game. Watch out. And you have Sacramento. If they can get into the playoffs, they're another team you want to play because they're a very fast-paced team. It's like the Sacramento teams we've seen down the years. So you never know in this game. Sometimes you're going to get the matchups you want to get. And you look at the Toronto Raptors or Orlando Magic. These are some teams that really surprised me this year. The Raptors really do need to make a trade. We'll get some more help. Depth. It's always good to have. Mac Biombo's had a great year for the Raptors. Valanciunas has been kind of a bust. I think he might be moved at the trade deadline. I don't know what team yet. Could be Cleveland. I could see Toronto and Cleveland maybe making a move. Mozgov for Valanciunas. It would be a pretty good deal. It makes sense for Cleveland because when you look at Valanciunas, he kind of reminds you of the days when they used to have Zydrunas Ilgauskas, one of LeBron James' LeBron James' best friends. You know, one of his players he just loves to play basketball on the same team with, and he just gets the most out of him. And I think would be the same thing with Valanciunas. He'll be able to get the most out of Valanciunas. He knows his weaknesses. He knows he's not the greatest defensively, but he can always make up for that with the players that they do have on Cleveland to cover those mistakes. But I think he'd be a better fit for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Mr. Valanciunas. So Patrick Patterson, there's been talk he might get moved, but I doubt it. So we'll see what happens. You know, this is a cool NBA trade rumors, folks. The All-Star game's coming soon. Same thing in the National Hockey League. They're going to Nashville. So, yeah, that's always cool, folks. So you all have a good day. I'm dressed for the occasion. Not really. I'm just trying to make it look good in these videos. You know, gotta look good, right? So everyone, for NBA trade rumors, this is the one, the only Mark Anthony Spencer. He's still the man on YouTube, Facebook. It don't matter. Still a star in my book. I might not get the mega hits. I don't need to have the mega hits. I'm still a star in my own heart. I believe I put on good shows for you fans out there around the world, and it's always cool. Peace, y'all. You'll have a good day and have a good weekend, and get ready, basketball fans. Come to the T-Dot. Drake and the crew are going to take you to the abyss. They're going to put on a huge show. The Grammys are coming up soon. I mean, it's going to be cool. Kendrick Lamar and Adele and so many others performing. It's always cool. You know, hip-hop, rap, country. It's a little bit of every rock and roll. Hey, you know, we lost one of the Eagles recently. Pay my respects to the Glenn's family and David Bowie, another legend, and of course Alan Rickman, you know, one of the great actors of all time, you know, from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, to Die Hard, to Harry Potter, and numerous other roles throughout the years. I mean, these are good people. I gotta pay respects to all the ones we've lost. Natalie Cole. I mean, these are good people, man. These are people that really touched the world, and they were some of the most inspirational people that I know. And you know, they give you confidence to believe that you can make a difference in the things that you do in life, and that's cool as far as I'm concerned. You know, just be the best you can be, and that's what I learned from David Bowie, Mr. Rickman, and of course Glenn from the Eagles, and Natalie Cole. All these people, they brought it, and that's one thing you can never forget. They were creative in things they did in life, and they were creative in the things they did for their families and stuff. So, you know, they were trendsetters like all the other greats, from Frank Sinatra to, you know, Pink. You remember Pink? Yeah, she is good. You know, she's still going strong. The Hootie and the Blowfish, to Toots, to Willie Nelson, to Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers. I mean, the host of greats, you know, Jay-Z to you know, Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur. I mean, these are people that changed the trends in terms of clothing, in terms of rap, in terms of hip-hop, in terms of country, in terms of rock and roll, Aerosmith, you know, John Bon Jovi. These are people that changed the world. And David Bowie was another one of the ones that was a cross between movies and music, and, you know, Lady Gaga's the next generation of it. So,